season. While we have to wait for warmer temperatures here in Austin, Texas, as the 16th-ranked Texas Longhorns host the Dartmouth Big Green. Banya is showing bunt, pulls back.
I wouldn't be surprised early in the game if they go to a smaller game, hit and run. Makes an error now that the opposing team will go right to a drag bunt to make him have to go field another play.
Tag in time. Like a lot of these guys on the big. Harrison, the 0-2.
You know, it's a crazy game. I mean, if you look at this, the first play of the game, then a wild pitch to get him to second, then a great play, and then a Borba, not hit hard, but enough to get through there, and you've got a one-run game.
One out. An early lead for the Big Green on this Saturday. 0-2 pitch. But now throws the first. That will be in time from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Appeared in 12 games, a 6.53 ERA. Over 30 innings on the bump in a Texas lineup that put up 4 runs yesterday, including late. He was 3 for 3 in the lead Texas.
You've gone to putting what they think is one of the more productive hitters in the 2-hole. Used to be in the 3 in front of you. You have a chance to drive him in. He's going to be on base, and then you're creating offense, cleanup spot coming behind you.
Year 1. Flores stays away for ball 1. At the Shriner Children College Showdown. Run batted in. Fire here this weekend. Drives it in the Ballou the second. And the Horns got 2 on with 1 out.
He'll take that foul tip on the pitch before now, right? It's a laser right back up the middle.
Swiping for strike 2.
Half to the right-handed hitters so far. A lot of check swings to these right-handed hitters running into him.
1-2 pitch. The Gagas throws back to home.
And he just, I mean, he gets a lot in collegiate athletics for 36 years is almost a modern miracle anymore, the way that things it's it. And I'm going to say it, that young man has been doing it a long time, and he's one of the best.
Goes all the way back to when Slosh was an assistant coach at Clemson. Pitch types?
Yeah, I mean, but it's, and even then it's variation in speeds. I mean, fastball, obviously, 89, 90. Throws a cutter, uses his regular curveball and his changeup. And so, I mean, it is 4.
Dyer Rodriguez now at the plate, the junior third base with a walk.
Analytic driven, his ability, you can have all those, and your pitchers and the people around you can't understand it, then it's almost useless. Only good to
Alejandro Puig at the plate. Swinging his sword there for strike 1. So
most.
The number one thing to prepare for is extended power outages. Don't make it so hard on yourself. Have a
and low monthly payment options are available. Call or go online now to request.
Tied up at 1 apiece here in Austin, Texas, heading to the bottom half. Assistant coach Max Weiner. 3-1 on the way. Full.
As a coach, you love to see offensively get 15 pitches out of the opposing pitcher. Texas, he's about to embark on pitch number 39.
Toughest on the infielder because you're.
How about a little bit of that? I mean, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. It's time to stay warm and stay loose.
He's faced.
Yeah, it's been a lot of them was elevated just enough. You wanted just a little bit behind it.
Max Blue did find some success against Al. Eventually.
Well, an unusual mistake for Harrison. Just pulled that ball in. Doesn't happen often.
So Brown on second, sophomore catcher at the plate. Lined out to right,
Protecting
right leg. Ball 4 anyway. So Rodriguez would have Eric walking the second batter he's faced today. Allowed by a Texas pitcher today, but 2 on for Dartmouth. Played the 33 pitches in the first and the next 2. What a recovery from Eddie Albert with a strike. Now the 0-2.
He's gotten into a nice rhythm and confidence with it. But he did an unbelievable job of bouncing off the mound to still try to get the guy at first base.
And what you worry about as a coach, the pitcher's dominant hand. And it looked like Albert kind of shielded himself with it, but may have averted contact there. And coach is off the mound.
385 miles an hour range. Not as big a break to it. 4.
1-2. Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts.
And how about I'm going to go ahead and throw you a changeup, something you hadn't seen already yet. with his fastball, but it's a great performance by that young man.
Both starting pitchers will reach the 5th inning, or at least go 4 innings, only given total strikeouts on the mound. And now with Eddie Albert, who will pitch with just 1 walk and 5 strikeouts. Fastballs, Coach Ty Harrington. As Schussler drives one to center field slightly as Alex Reese, who makes the play for out number 2.
Well, there's doing your work on the side, getting ready, timing-wise, in other words, painted, get set up to hit, but
2 against Bryce Loger. 6 from UFCU Disch-Falk Field. Texas trailing Dartmouth 2-1. In the Grease, slower than yesterday.
Sweating.
1-2-3 inning for Dre in the top half of the 5th. The ESPN app.
If you're a Longhorn fan, you got to
3 impressive victories right in a row for Vic Schaefer. Took down number 8 Kentucky on the road, and then took down number 2 South. 7-day break.
Well, Vic Schaefer's taking a lot of people down. You take a 92 mile above your thumbnails, and it's going to hurt. It'll create some pain, not as comfortable. So yeah, you got to kind of reach in there a little bit mentally. And
Not looking for strike 3. Have not led today, but trailed 1-0 in the first. Have trailed 2-1, but have to Gasparino. Now 2 outs. Gasparino standing just off the base. Pitch catches the upper half of the plate for strike 1. Second year he's put in. Athletics department here at Texas.
They're getting ready. But let me put my blanket back on real quick, right?
Spent some time at Texas A&M. And this ball on 1 hopper in front of the glove of Banez and Kimball Schuster. Afternoon. Texas. It puts them in front 3-2, and now looks like diving for the ball off the bat of blue and possibly hamstring.
The outer part of his knee, a mistake that he does not make very often. That's for sure. As you're behind the plate, now that you can see Coach Wiener going out, patting him. And that's one of the tough things about this game in baseball is that emotionally, so that you can go back out and focus on what's ahead of.
That tied it up, and out comes Coach Jim Schlossnagel. So, Coach ovation for Duplantier. We'll be back after this. We'll have a 3.5-hour recap of this week's SEC men's.
And inconvenient, but with a Generac home standby, because you'll have power when you need it the most.
The number one thing to prepare for is extended home standby generator.
And special financing and low monthly payment options are available. Free quote. Power your life with Generac.
It'll be a max score. Kimball Schussler and Texas in this game. Currently holding on against the Big Green 3-2 lead as we reach the home half of the 8th inning. And despite that's ball 4, top of the 9th.
Well, I'll be surprised if we don't see a bunt here. Now, tying run at second, the go-ahead run at first. Their pinch hitter, possibly.
Tyler Sercia coming in for the first catcher.
Today, the 9th, got us hanging true to his slider in the 9th. With runners on first and second, the bottom of the over, and he's able to finish out the inning and get his, as you mentioned, his first career.
Putting weekend series win for Texas in the first for him away.
Well, he's exhaling a little bit right now with 2 one-run ball games, and you know.